First of all, congratulations on your progress. You have already learned many DevOps tools and you know how to use them together to build a complete CI/CD pipeline to automate building and deploying your applications. Now, one thing that is still not automated in that process is creating infrastructure, right? We needed to create an EC2 instance before we could deploy our Docker image on it. And we also needed to create an EKS cluster with all the roles and networking configuration before we were able to deploy our application inside that cluster. Also, what happens once the infrastructure is created, like the EC2 instance or the Kubernetes cluster? We have to manage and keep configuring and adjusting that infrastructure all the time, right? So wouldn't it be great to automate this process just like we automated the build pipeline, and to manage creating and configuring infrastructure also using code? So scripting it just like we scripted the pipeline using Jenkins file, so that you can work on it as a team, have a history, and make adjustments as a code. And that's a concept of infrastructure as code. Basically scripting the creation and configuration of your infrastructure. And that is what we're going to learn in this module using one of the most popular infrastructure provisioning tools, Terraform. So let's see an overview of what this module covers, which is a lot. We will start with the basic concepts of what Terraform actually is and what problems it solves. After installing Terraform, we will learn the basic syntax of Terraform configuration file and the main concepts such as providers, resources and data sources, Terraform state, output, variables, and more with practical examples. After having learned the basics, we will automate creating an EC2 server on AWS with firewall and other networking configuration using Terraform. Then you will learn how to make Terraform configuration reusable and modular using Terraform modules. We will see how to modularize our own project, as well as how to use existing modules from the Terraform registry in our project. So in our second demo project, we will use the existing modules to automate provisioning EKS cluster on AWS using Terraform. Once you have learned that, we will finally integrate Terraform in our Jenkins CI/CD pipeline to automate provisioning infrastructure on AWS before deploying the newly built application on it. Now, with this knowledge and hands-on experience, you will be ready to take on tasks to completely automate the process of provisioning or creating infrastructure and then deploying newly built tested applications on it using an array of DevOps tools. And this will make you extremely valuable in any IT team in your current or future company. So again, we have a lot to learn, so let's dive right in.